Hey YouTube! Welcome to another episode of Daddy's RC Addiction. And today we have what? We have the SCX 24. We can't wait to open this guy up. It's a great addition to our 1/24th scale. I'd love to see this when you get a new product, and that is that it's got the factory seal on it so that you know you're getting something that has not been opened, returned.
And it has this right here.
And you don't know if it has problems straight away.
That is also the factory seal.
Right, so we're going to open this up right here. Going to crack that like that. And we're going to crack that one like that. Let's open this guy up. Wait, no, first we got to pull it like this. Ready? Whoa. Bam. And then, oh wow, look at this. I didn't know they gave you some batteries. They give you some batteries with a controller, which, you know, most companies don't give you batteries, which is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna get a little closer, take everything out of here, take a look at the car. Wait, hold up a second. Hold up a second. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Wait a minute.
Subscribe. Ding the bell.
In the box, you get an instruction manual, connectors guide, which tells you all about Horizon Hobbies connectors, the ones they use, a 2S 350 milliamp LiPo battery, 4 AA batteries for the transmitter, extra links, an extra U-joint front and back, an extra pin for holding your canopy on, some free swag, some stickers if you register your vehicle, an Allen key or hex wrench, whatever you want to call it, an inexpensive kind of garbage charger. The truck obviously as well. And the transmitter, you gotta have that.
How would you control anything?
How would you control it without a transmitter? But one thing that I don't like straight away about this truck, and why Axial does this, I have no idea, is they give you this battery that you have to charge with the balance connector. Because it has this odd end on it, which you can't really hook up to a hobby grade charger. You've got this crappy end. Why can't they just put a regular JST on it or XT30? Something better than this. It is what it is. That'll be probably one of the first things I change.
Just so you know, this is like one of the things you go like that with.
If we take a quick look at the remote, it looks, you know, pretty good. Feels good. It's comfortable in the hand. So on the remote you have centering for your steering, dual rate for your steering, low, medium, and high for your electronic speed control. So you could dial it up and down depending on where you're driving. Here is that little connector. It's kind of convenient that there's no wire coming out here, but I would still rather have a regular JST or XT30 or something that I can throw onto my hobby grade charger. One of the other things that I don't get, for the price you pay for this, you would think that they would give you metal ball joints in here or U-joints, but it's plastic. Those guys right here, right there, right here, and right there, that at some point they're gonna just snap off. That would have been a nice thing that I've seen on cheaper models. Why Axial didn't put them in, I don't know. Trying to save a little bit of money. I would rather them have not put these fake overflow things on the shocks and put the money into some metal U-joints, which would have been a better use of materials. So now that I've got the negative things out of the way, let's go to some more positive things. The truck is a really cool looking truck, right buddy?
And look at it bounce.
And it's, well, you know, of course it's going to bounce a bit. But it's a pretty cool looking truck. Doesn't have a tremendous amount of travel, but it is what it is. It's a 1/24th. What do you expect? It's got good squippy tires, squishy, and they feel very grippy. It has got 4-link, but it's got this Y shape that links in the center right above the differential. Does not have rear lights. No rear lights, but it does have little front lights on the bumper, which is good. You don't have to worry about the wire when you're lifting up canopy. And it also has a hinged setup, which is really convenient. We should throw it on Fallen City and see how it does, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
It's gonna fall off the thing.
It might fall off. I hope it doesn't fall off. But let's see what it does. Now to give it a go on the hardest 1/24th scale track in the world. So I'm recording and controlling at the same time, so hopefully I do it right here. Gotta stay on these points. Alright, we got through here at the second tower tunnel here. Oh. And we're up to the rocker. Easy work, easy work. Now we're at Jimmy Flipper. Alright, this is a challenge. Oh, he messed himself up here. Oh, and he's over. Now I'm going to try crawling this slow, which I couldn't really do with the other ones. I can't really do with this guy either. I'm going to have to run up it. Oh, I hit the side. Oh, you made it. Now, steering angle's a bit better than those other guys that I have. Gotta back down here. Let's see how this guy does on Death by Seesaw. Take it slow over this bit here. Not bad. Gotta drag the back tires past the Jersey barriers. Let's see how he does here. This is a tough part. Oh, pretty good. Hold up and keep the camera rolling here. Alright, here's probably the hardest part on the whole course, I think. Beam damage. Beam damage is tough. That was just my fault for trying to film and control the car at the same time. Tires are not as grippy as my other models, believe it or not. The Hobby Plus models have grippier tires than this guy, which you wouldn't think, but it's the truth. So there's the third point where Axial lets everybody down. One good thing is balance here. Here's where Axial actually comes back with the balance here. With my other ones, the Hobby Plus, they all wanted to do this. But with this guy, it seems like the balance is better straight away, and it keeps more weight forward. So that's it. Feels good though. The worm gears feel really good. Okay, over to Cliffhanger. I gotta back them up. Alright, let's see how he does on the Bridge of Doom. My son named this one. Rightfully so. If you mess up on this, your car could be doomed. If it falls off the edge here, it's got a pretty long way down to the ground. Oh, no recovery from there. Okay, let's start this over. These tires are not as good. They're slipping like crazy. I don't know if that's because they're new, but the other ones, Hobby Plus, straight out of the box, brand new, were grippy as all hell. These tires are quite slippery. Okay. Get up this bit. Alright, making it so far. Keep the camera rolling. Ooh, ooh. That's driver error. Alright, now this part is hard. This part is very hard. Better articulation though. With the Hobby Plus, this tire did not come anywhere near this. It was floating up like here. So that's actually pretty good. It's almost touching. That's pretty good. That part's better. Gotta get some stickier tires though. Let's see if we can get this turn. Now this hill is definitely a better turning radius on the SCX 24. This hill's treacherous. It's definitely a better vehicle, no matter what. The modulation is 10 times better. Look how slow I can go with control. Oh. User error. Okay, let's try again. Got some body rub there, which kind of sucks. Maybe I can cut it out. But it is what it is. So far so good. I like the modulation. Very slow, very controlled. Even here, it didn't punch through that. Went up nice and easy. So this is Stumpy and the Big Wheel Menace. So let's see if I can do this without punching it here. So with the other cars, I had to, when I got here, I would have to punch it to get up. Like right here, I would get stuck, or I would flip, I would fall. But not this guy. That's awesome. Alright, let's see if he makes it. Gotta go slow. Oh, the balance on this is so much better than any of them. Definitely worth the money out of the box. Now the impossible wall. So far, I've only made it over with the blue car, my blue Defender. Or not Defender, the Ranger. Let's see if this guy can make it over here. Oh, I think we might have done it. Okay, only the second car to make it. But, again, that $50 car I had made it over this as well. The Ranger, the Blue Ranger. I think this guy is awesome. The modulation is beautiful. But there are definitely things for the money that I think they could have done. Yeah, look at that modulation. That's incredible. And the drag brake is awesome. Not even touching the remote. So that is awesome. I like the car. It drives good. The modulation is great. But the starting price is, pretty much up there. I know a lot of that is because of the tires, the BF Goodrich tires, and the Chevy 1967 Chevy body license. So you're paying for that stuff straight up front just to get a truck that looks like a real truck, and the tires that look like real tires. Something straight out of the box I wish they would have done, which would have really made this an exceptional value, would have been bead locks instead of glued tires, And people could argue you're going to do your own upgrades, but you're paying a decent price for a 1/24th scale truck. You should get a little bit more for the money. Next thing I wish they could have improved on with this kit here are the springs. You know, it'll articulate no problem. The overall ride height is so low. If they had put in a little bit stiffer springs, maybe not stiffer but longer, the same rate but longer, could improve the overall ride height significantly. As it is now, the springs ride almost at the bottom of the shocks. This would have been cool if it were here. It would significantly raise the middle of the truck, giving you more center ground clearance, but this is where they ride. That's like almost at the bottom. And the last thing that I wish they improved on, the battery connector. A JST or an XT30 would have been great. These are, I would say, minor complaints. The truck is cool, it runs great. Some people have complained about the servo, I think. So far, no issues with that. But if you have a little bit of know-how, all these things can be fixed. You could take the springs out and stretch them a bit. That should raise your height, or just change the springs out altogether. Change the shocks, get new shocks. This you could fix like I did. I soldered on the JST. You could put new tires on. All these things are easily fixed. But it would have been nice right out of the box to have this thing have all these extra features. I want to say they shouldn't even be extra. They should be part of it. It should have came that way. I would say if you're looking at getting it, definitely get it. Just know that there are going to be a few things you need to do to get it to perform as well as it should perform straight out of the box. Not that it performs bad, but it could be better straight out of the box. And I'm still on the fence about this, the wiggliness of these and why they're so loose. But I don't think it really makes much of a difference on such a small truck. And being the fact that you're crawling too, you're not going fast, so that shouldn't matter too much. So as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and ding the bell. And up next, I don't know, I was going to do the TRX4, but it's cold outside. It's just not fun playing outside when it's so cold, so I'm kind of sticking to the indoor stuff right now. If there's something you guys want to see, leave a comment, and thanks for watching.
Subscribe. Ding the bell.